Have you always been proud of your Asian heritage, or was there a time you rejected it?
For the most part, I think I really embraced and I was proud of my Asian, well, Chinese heritage in general. I've always liked Chinese food. I've always liked my parents' home cooking and stuff like that, and just in general like a lot of Chinese culture things. Especially I loved watching like the Asian fighting movies with Jackie Chan, with all like the famous Asian people like Bruce Lee. And for the most part, yes, I do feel like I'm proud of my heritage, but at the same time, I did at some points in time felt excluded because of my Asian heritage. But yeah, that's it.
I wasn't always proud of my heritage because people always made racist jokes saying Asians look the same. But I am proud of being Asian because we make really good food.
I don't think I've always been proud of my heritage because growing up I'd always get racist remarks about how I'm brown and Muslim. So no, I haven't always been proud of it. I've honestly been quite embarrassed of it up until recently, I feel like. Mainly because the media never really portrays my type of ethnicity or race as the ideal beauty standard, I guess. So up until recently, I wasn't very fond of my own culture, and I wouldn't ever tell anybody where I'm actually from and stuff. But I guess you can say I'm proud of it now, mainly because growing up I've learned how to be proud of who I am, be proud of my family, and yeah.
Yeah, I've been pretty okay with it. A lot of white guys like Asian girls, so I'm good.
Alright, so growing up I also went to an American school where I was one of the only Asians, but I was awkward and I never really hung out with them. So there was never really a point where I rejected my heritage. I was always proud of it, and I had such a big family and a big Vietnamese church surrounded by them, so there wasn't really a point where I felt out of place, and I was just always proud of my heritage.
Okay, so I wasn't always proud of my Vietnamese heritage. Growing up, I've been surrounded by a lot of Americans and African Americans, so I kind of want to be like them just to fit in. I was the only Asian person I knew. Then growing up, I continued to reject it until high school and college, where I started to meet more of Asian Americans and more diverse cultures. So.
The only time I've been proud of my heritage is when this thing called affirmative action happened, and I got into college because of my heritage.
Hey, I didn't see you there. Have you ever hated your heritage? Well, I haven't, because unlike some people, we season our food.